Have you ever had a business idea that you were genuinely excited about, but then you stopped yourself because you thought, I can't afford to start this? Yeah, I've been there. And here's what I've learned. The belief that you need a massive pile of money to start a business, that's a myth. Actually, it's worse than a myth. It's the number one thing holding people back from even trying. The truth is, the fastest path to profitability isn't a huge cash injection. It's a smart strategy. Today, I'm walking you through how to launch your business with less than $1,000 and build a budget that actually helps you grow, not just survive. This is a step-by-step guide to creating a lean budget, finding free resources, and turning your idea into reality without going into debt. All right, before we get into the numbers, we need to talk about mindset for a second. A lean budget isn't a limitation. It's actually a strategic advantage. When you have less to work with, you're forced to be resourceful. You're forced to be creative. And most importantly, you're forced to focus on what truly matters, which is generating revenue. Think about it this way. When you have a massive budget, it's easy to waste money on things that don't move the needle. You buy a fancy office space, you invest in expensive software you barely use, you hire people before you need them. But when you're working lean, every dollar counts. You learn to move quickly and test ideas without the pressure of a massive burn rate. You build a business that's agile and profitable from day one. That's the goal here. So here's the framework. We're breaking this down into 3 pillars. Pillar 1, fixed costs, the must-haves. These are the non-negotiable costs you need to operate. And for a lean startup, this list is short and focused. What do you actually need? Business registration. You need to make it official. Whether filing as a nonprofit, for-profit, or just operating as a sole prop using a DBA. Depending on where you are, this might be $50 to $200. A domain name. This is your online real estate. We're talking maybe $10 to $20 a year. You can also go even cheaper with Ionos's $1 domain for the first year. Basic website builder. Something simple to establish credibility. Platforms like Card or Wix can get you up and running for free or under $20 a month. And that's pretty much it for the essentials. Now here's where people mess up. They think they need a fancy logo from a designer, a professional email system, and expensive software subscriptions. Not yet. Use free and inexpensive tools. Zoho Mail has a free tier for email. Canva can handle your logo design for free. The point is to get the essentials locked down without unnecessary spending. Pillar 2, variable costs, the as needed. These are costs that only happen when you make a sale or get a client. They're directly tied to your revenue, so they don't drain your cash flow while you're still building. What does this look like? Production costs. If you're selling a physical product, this is the cost of materials. Shipping, the cost to get your product to the customer. Ad spend. And honestly, start small here, or don't use it at all until you have a proof of concept. Use free marketing methods first. Social media, word of mouth, your existing network. Here's the discipline. You don't spend this money until you've already made some. That's how you protect your cash flow. Pillar 3, the wait list, the nice to haves. This is the most critical pillar for protecting your cash. This is everything you think you need but actually don't. What goes on this list? A fancy office, expensive software subscriptions, a large team before you need one, paid advertising before you've proven your model. The biggest mistake new entrepreneurs make is investing in these things before their business is profitable. Put them on the wait list. They'll be your reward for achieving growth, not a prerequisite for it. Let's make this real. I'm going to show you exactly how this works with actual numbers. Here's a tangible budget. $100 for business registration and basic legal fees, $200 your website and a domain name, $200 basic marketing materials, business cards, simple graphic design, $500 operating capital for your first 3 months. Now, the exact numbers will vary based on where you are, what you're doing, and what resources you use, but the structure stays the same. Goal is simple. Get your business operational and ready to make money. You most definitely can do this for less than $1,000 if you're resourceful. You don't have to build everything from scratch. The tools you need to launch already exist, and a lot of them are free. For design, Canva is your best friend. It can handle all your social media graphics, branding documents, marketing materials, all of it. For project management, use the free tiers of Trello or Asana to keep your tasks organized and your projects on track. For finance, Wave or QuickBooks Self-Employed can help you track your expenses and send invoices without a monthly fee. For communication, Mailchimp has a free tier for email marketing. Slack works great for internal communication if you have a small team. These tools let you operate at a professional level without the high costs, and there are more out there, so don't forget to do your research. Here's what I want you to walk away with. A lack of capital is not an excuse. It's a challenge, but it's one you can overcome with strategy and discipline. The goal isn't to build a flashy business. The goal is to build a profitable one. You now have the mindset, the framework, and the toolkit to turn your idea into reality. So my question for you is this: what's the biggest fear holding you back from starting your business? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. Hit the like button if this was helpful. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.